Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, I told you a couple days ago that we had a couple of knives from KC over at Knives Fast. We had the Towser S from Kaiser. Now we have the Divo Growler. So very cool. Towser Growler. Okay. I think I can keep that straight, but who knows? Don't. I wouldn't bet on it. But anyway, so that's the one we're going to take a look at, the Divo Knives Growler. Now, this was an exclusive to White Mountain Knives. Currently, guys, this particular version is sold out. This is a black micarta and stonewash. There was a black micarta satin and a black micarta black coated blade. They still have some of the satin finished ones. They're selling for 85 bucks. Now, I did notice that, well, we'll talk about this in a little bit. Let's talk about the Growler first. Now, these were OEM'd by Shieldon. I'm really liking the micarta in it. Micarta's got a really good grip. Back spacer there. Very cool. Definitely a generous lanyard hole. Ambidextrous pocket clip with recessed screws. We like that. The clip, love this type of clip. Man, it just immediately dives down. And you got a little bit of a ramp, which actually does go in the pocket pretty darn good. Everything seems to be chamfered off, Everything has been paid attention to where it should be, liking that. I've had some shielded knives, and it's kind of changed over the last, well, a couple of the early ones. I found a few rough spots on, but, some of the more recent ones haven't been too bad. Now, I haven't had a shielded knife for a while, so this is a kind of a more up-to-date look at a shielded built knife, if you will. But obviously, it is Divo knives. You've got a very generous hole there. Apparently, that was too generous for some people, I guess. They didn't like it. Said it was too big. Doesn't bother me a bit. Yeah, centering's pretty good. Ambidextrous clip, lefties. Now, a couple of things about this knife. I already mentioned something about the hole. Apparently, people thought the hole was too big. I do not have an issue with it at all. I can thumb flip it. I can reverse flick it. Those are your two only means. Well, obviously, you can slow roll it. But, yeah, do not have an issue with that hole at all. And I guess there was some detent problems. Now, the detent on this one, it's okay. There you go. I messed it. I don't think the detent is too bad on this one. It might be a little on the lighter side, but overall, it's not too terrible. So, and what I was going to say earlier is with the ones, the micarta and the satin is on sale for 85. They do have what looks to be some returns. It says poor detent or weak detent on it. And those are selling for, what are they selling for? 70 bucks, I think. So, if you're not a detent diva, there you go. 70 bucks. Yeah, 70 bucks for those. It says they got some of the black coated blades that have, it says weak detent and poor coating. So, okay. So they're selling those at a discount, White Mountain is. So, all right. And I think if you use one of our good friends' coupon codes, or, I don't have one. Everybody else has one. I don't. You can maybe save a little bit more off of that. It's usually, 10%, I think. So get it for 63 bucks plus tax, shipping if there is. So there you go. But, overall, I'm liking what I'm feeling on the knife. I had the prototype in. Love the prototype. I'm digging this one. You got that forward choil you can really choke up on. Absolutely. Yeah. Love the blade. These guys are I love the blade shapes these guys come up with. These guys being Divo, Colin, and Lefty, of course. Nice belly on this one. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I like the stonewash. There you go. Got that nice stonewash on it. This knife, I don't find a whole lot wrong with. Like I said, some people didn't like the hole. That's personal preference, I guess. Not an issue. Detent could be a little bit stronger on it, but overall, it's not bad. Not bad at all. So, all right, what are we looking at? I know I had the prototype in here, but we'll just do a quick rundown of the real thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. 7.5 overall. Just shy of a 4.5-inch handle. It's kind of in the in-between stages. I'm looking at about 3.25 on the blade with a cutting edge of right about 3. I think you could get away with that being 3 inches. You know, depends on who's looking, I guess. But yeah, not bad. Some size comparisons, of course, as always. How about the old PM2? Looking good. And bug out. There it is. Bug out is definitely a little bit shorter. PM2 is a little bit bigger, a little bit shorter. Where's my stout? Oh, I should have broke that out and I didn't. Yeah, I got it put away. Doggone it. I should have brought it out. But anyway, I don't have my stout out here, so I can't show you another Divo knife with it. But, you know, overall, I'm liking it. If you guys were thinking about 14C on the blade steel, I didn't say that. 14C 28N. You know, this is just it's not the stout, it's a stout little knife. And it's not that little, 7.5 inches. Let's get a weight on it. I like it. I'm liking the Growler for sure. 3.8, so we're a little over that ounce per inch. Nothing too major. Yeah, overall, I like it. I like it a lot. Feels absolutely fantastic in hand. That's the one thing Colin and Lefty have been doing really well on is the ergos of their knives. Fantastic. Oh, here we go. I forgot about this one. This is another exclusive. This is an exclusive for Blue Creek, but there's the mash. There you go. We got another Divo knife out there. Sweet. Nice. So there you go. Mash is just a hair. Well, you know, if I line up end to end, they're pretty close. If I was going to go pivot to pivot, the Mash's blade is a little bit longer, but the Growler's handle, if you go pivot to pivot, they're pretty darn close as far as overall length. So obviously that must be right about what Lefty and Colin like as far as sizes of knives. But yeah, you know, if you've been on the fence, if you're man, should I really get one? In my opinion, it's a darn good little knife. There's nothing I don't like about it. You know, D10's a little light. I'm not mad at it for that. The hole, I'm definitely not mad at the hole on the blade. I didn't do my lefty. Let's see if I can. Oh, I can't do it lefty. That might be the only thing I can't do lefty. Just not that I can't. There we go. I'm just not coordinated enough because I'm not left-handed. And, I'm not. Oh, crap. I did it on camera, but I think that might be the first time I even ever tried to reverse flick a knife. And you guys aren't, believe me or not, I don't care. I did it. It just wasn't in front of the camera because I didn't think I could do it. Access lefty side, yeah. You got decent access. And for lefties, yeah, there's going to be decent access there as well. See? Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Yeah, see, I tried to do it in camera and then messed it up. First time I ever did it left-handed, and I did it. Okay, so I'm happy. Anyway, yeah, you know, if you're on the fence about it, it's a darn good little knife. $85, I think, is a pretty decent price for it. Now, like I said, if you're not that super detent diva, I'm not, but I like a good detent. A good detent is just one of the things that should be on a knife, in my opinion. But hey, you know, you could get a discounted one for $70 and use a code and save a little bit more off of that. So it's an option. Just throwing it out there. It's an option. So I guess one of them says there's some small scratches on the blade too. So I know Lefty has not been, he's been less than thrilled, we'll say, and rightly so. He had way more than what he thought, you know, he considered below board, we'll say. You know, not unacceptable. I don't believe he QC'd every one of the knives, and he said that that's never going to happen again. So, trust me, I'll take Lefty at his word. I guess he's not happy with the way he's shielding did these knives, and you know, at a certain point, I probably wouldn't be either. But I have to say, this knife, this particular knife, is not bad. It's just the way it is. Got to tell it like it is, and that's how it is. But guys, do you have a growler? Did you have issues with yours? How is yours? How's the detent? Do you think the hole's too big? Do you think it's not? Do you think it's fine? Yeah, is your detent weak? Did you end up returning yours for any of those issues? Love to hear from you guys. As always, great talking with you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.